This project has two Latvian braids, and I've already done one Latvian braid. It's right here. It's this part right down here where it looks like there's a little braid on top of the knitting. And it's a very decorative technique. It's a really nice way to transition from one pattern to another, and it's a great way to put edgings onto things. So on this project I put it on as a decorative edging, and now we're going to do the second Latvian braid right here. Although it looks really complicated, it's actually very simple to do. The way that you work the Latvian braid is by purling. I have an interesting way of purling, so if my purls look a little funny, don't worry, you can do your purls the way you normally purl. I happen to be a combination knitter, which means that I scoop my purls. But pay no attention to that, just do the purls the way you normally do. And I'm going to start off with the white here. So the first thing I'm going to do is purl the first stitch. And then I enter the next stitch for purling, and I drop this color and pick up the other color from underneath, and you'll see it again. So I've purled that stitch off, enter this stitch, drop this color, and pick this one from underneath. So drop and pick the other from underneath. Okay, here we are. We've gotten to the last few stitches, so I'm going to continue on. For the last two stitches, pulling the yarn from underneath. And I want to show when you're changing to the next needle, you want to go back and look here and make sure that you're pulling the yarn correctly from underneath. And now you could go ahead and start again. Okay, I've come to the last two stitches of the first round of the Latvian braid, which is actually worked in two rounds. And I'm going to just continue those last two stitches, so I want to make sure I'm picking up underneath. It can get a little tricky here towards the end because you have twisted the yarns quite a bit, and you don't want to untwist those as you're going because you're going to untwist them on the next round. So I'm just going to purl my last two stitches. Once again, my purls are a little different because I'm a combination knitter, and I want to show you when you're transitioning to the next round, the second round, what to do. So here I've finished with a green stitch. I want to take the white yarn and go under just as I have been doing on this round. So I'm going under the green, and I'm going to go around to here. My first stitch is white. So with this technique you're knitting two rounds, and on the second round you knit the same color that was knit on the first round. So the first round started with white, and the second one will start with white. So I want to make sure that my white has come under my green, and then I'm going to go ahead and purl this stitch. Now when I go to pick up my next stitch, the green stitch, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to purl it, but this time instead of taking the green from under, I'm actually going to take the green from over. So here we go. Take the white over and purl. And you'll notice as you're doing this, you'll know if you're doing it right because you will be untwisting this big twist that you've made on the first round. So over with the green and over with the white. And that's all there is to it. You do 2 rounds like this. The first round you take from under, the second round you take from over, and you'll see that it's forming these twisted rounds, which when they're combined look like that. They look like a braid. And it's easy to do, and it's a lot of fun, and it really looks terrific.